Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your girl T, lady and gents. I think it's gonna be a little long one today, and we're just about to talk about stills, of course. That's what the channel been all about. And this, look, I'm not gonna play the audio. I don't know if I'm gonna get copyright or not on YouTube or whatever.
Be worrying about anything that
So,
happened, or anything
Dante was talking about,
down the
you know,
road.
they asked him a question, you know, how what we think going into the game, and he was like, this game is going to change everything. So hopefully, by the way, I just want to start this off by saying, hopefully, Dante Jackson is back in the lineup because when him and Joey Porter is not out there, it's atrocious. The corner you seen, like, it's been like trash, garbage when they not in the game. I just want to say, hopefully Dante Johnson, I want to say Johnson so bad, what the hell. Dante Jackson is back in the lineup, and hopefully we can
let's go get this one. This one gonna change everything.
See what happens. This is the playoff. Everybody plays different. Playoff is different. Different scene, different, you know, mentality. He said this game is going to change everything.
This one gonna change everything.
I wonder what he mean by that, because the past 4 games, I don't want to keep going back. I know this is the playoffs and shit, but for me, watching as a fan, the past 4 games, we have not seen any change.
That's coming down the road. Just worry about this one right here, Saturday night, prime time.
This the thing I be talking about, like with players and coaches. We said the same. Everything's going to change and all this, but we go in the game, we're doing the same exact shit that we've been doing, and just like,
let's go get this one. This one gonna
just
change
like certain shit, we're not winning games because of that same mentality that we have in our heads.
That,
we can like do this, that. Teams are not scared of us. No team fears us for a reason. We are a complete joke. This team, they say they want to win games, they want to do this, they want to get payback, all that, but we don't do. We do the quite opposite when we on the field. It's just too much talking going on. A lot of yapping for a team that lost 4 consecutive games. I'm not sure how we're going into Baltimore with a red hot Ravens team.
This one gonna change everything.
They obviously look like, you know, their team is red hot. Lamar's on fire, and Derrick Henry most definitely on fire. The defense is going, like, they're like top 5, I believe, in run D. I believe.
That's coming down the road. Just worry about this one right here.
I have no problem with Dante Jackson said, but it's like, how we can't be a believer in this team no more. How can you be a believer with the offense running how it is with Arthur Smith? It's like, there's things that he needs to change. A lot of play calling. I feel like he needs to feed George Pickens early in the game and not wait till the last second when we're down in games and we're down in situations. We go ahead and give him the ball at that time. I don't like when we do that. I just feel like we need to hit him early. That's our number 1 receiver, right? I just don't feel like we treat him as a number 1 receiver. I know people are going to sit there. Some people are going to sit there and say, like, what the guy bitch him about. It's not that. It's just that I feel like we have to get with a player like JP's talent and his elite play. It's like we have to feed that guy early. We have to feed a receiver like that on time. You just don't wait on certain situations and when we down just to give him the ball. That's not what type of player JP is. And I feel like Arthur Smith, he brought all his Falcon players and he's trying to run them, and it's like that shit is not working. You see, it's not working. You need to switch up your play calling. you have a number one receiver right there in George Pickens. That's good, and you're not giving him the ball early. It doesn't make sense. It just don't. And shout out to 93.7 the fan. Shout out to him. I always get my information from this guy. He's a Steelers fan as well, as you can see.
This one gonna change everything. You're not gonna really
injury report. He has to look injury report update. Dante Jackson back full. Mason McCormick optimistic. Like hopefully Mason McCormick comes back. I hope he does. Dante Jackson is looking like he wasn't back in full pads and everything. That's a W. We definitely need him in this game.
It don't get no better than that.
All right. Now, with this, Justin Fields ready for whichever way the Steelers want to use him. I really hope that they do put Justin Fields in the game on certain play if they're not going to start him. Because it has not been going well with Russell Wilson. Even though Russell Wilson is, good. Well, he has not been playing good. I'm gonna take that back. It's just been it's been like a lot of trash plays from him. A lot of bad decision making from him for a veteran that we paid $30 million? Are we paying $30 million for Russell Wilson? I mean, we got him for cheap. You gotta remember that the Broncos is still paying that man back for all that money. We got him for cheap. So, hopefully, hopefully we see some Justin Fields in that game. But something has to change. It got to be something different on this offense because nobody is sparing us on offense. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about our offense like that. We are not a respected team. You know why? Because we does our own coaching staff don't care. So why should the players care? You know. So, hopefully we keep him this next off season. We keep Justin Fields and get rid of hopefully some Russell Wilson goes somewhere else. I don't feel like we should keep him. He's 36 years old. I mean, he's a good veteran for Justin Fields, to learn from him. But I just feel like, Justin Fields is 25 years old still. He's still young. You could develop by giving him some weapons around him. Hopefully we can get some more good corners. We need some more corners, in my opinion. I don't know if you guys been watching, but those past, I want to say, the past 4 games, the quarters have not been good at all. Corey Trace, he's just getting back off of ACL from last year. The guys literally said he didn't know he was starting. So I don't know if it's the coaching or the player. I don't know, man. It's just so much confusion and a lot of lost people. Out here, it's just sad. And here's a little video of George Pickens catching the ball, Mike Williams in practice. That's cool. We seen this shit. We seen this shit almost every year. It's good to see George Pickens catching and Mike Williams catching the ball, but you need to keep those 2 guys in the game in the playoffs. You have to, because we taking these guys out. It's making us look bad. These guys are good receivers, and this is practice, by the way, but we don't correlate and execute when we're in games. We need to have both of them on the field. They take Mike Williams out after 1 or 2 plays, and then we start running bullshit ass like running plays, and I'm just sick of it. We gotta win this game in Baltimore. And this one right here, yeah, we definitely got to win the game. But I want to talk about Big Ben in his podcast. Shout out to Big Ben. That's my that would be forever my quarterback. But Big Man has, one of his I forgot the dudes that's co-hosting with him in his podcast. He was asked who he got, and he picked the Ravens. I know it hurted him to pick the Ravens because it's really sad. Big Ben I think Big Ben gonna be a Hall of Famer when it's all said and done. Big Ben picking the Ravens, and against his own team, because he don't got faith. There's no faith in this team. What do you expect? You might as well pick the Ravens. The Ravens want this shit way back. Like, they want this shit way better than we do. Our coach is not even trying to switch up any, like, the game plans, the routines they do. They're not trying to switch up none of that shit for us to win a playoff game. So why not go against the other team that's ready and fully loaded? That's top 5 in the run D, and that's playing, and Lamar is playing amazing football. Why not just go with that team? And Cameron Henry is running the ball like that man has been good every year. His whole career he's been good. So why not go with the Ravens? Because they want it better. They want it more. You can't, like, this is what I'm talking about. This team is a joke. Nobody really is giving us a chance. Nobody really thinks that we can win anything. We can win a playoff game. We have not done it in so long. So, I mean, why not? This is a thing right here. This is another thing right here. Smells like George Pickens. Ravens use Jackson's cologne to take a shot at Steelers wide receiver. I don't blame him. This is going to get JP fired up. It should get him fired up because they should be talking about that. I don't blame the Ravens for taking a shot at George Pickens because we're not even making this man our number one receiver. We're making this man like he's not our number one receiver. We're not giving this man an opportunity. We're not giving him the ball early. Everybody thinks, he's soft and shit like that. But I love George Pickens. We get rid of him today, another team will want him and use him great. I don't think some of these Steelers fans know what we got in George Pickens. Excuse me. They think that we have, they think this man bitch and moan, but I don't. I personally think he not bitching and moaning for a reason, for just any reason. He wants the ball early. This guy, he's young, and we knew, like, this the thing, yo. When we drafted this guy, we knew his character on the off, his off the field issues when we drafted him. So I don't know why people are surprised, and some of our fans, some of my peers complaining about George Pickens bitching and crying. Oh, he's a diva. But if he leave our team today and go on a team like a Chiefs or Ravens or Bills, this guy is playing out his mind, because teams like that will give him an opportunity and will feed George Pickens. This team cannot do that. It showed it multiple times. Arthur Smith, excuse me, man. I'm been coughing. I'm getting off sickness. Arthur Smith been showing us time after time that he don't really care. That he's not going to switch up his routine, his game plan. So we're going to continue to lose games. Hey, we lost 4 consecutive. Why not lose this playoff game against the Ravens? It's only right? I really hope he takes that job Um, any that coaching job that wants him, I really do. So he get the fuck out of Pittsburgh because a lot of shit is just not working. The standard is the standard. It needs to go somewhere else because this is a new era of players. This same old rhetoric is not working on these new era players. We are so behind. Times are changing. Chris Meller has a question for the Steelers owner Art Rooney if the playoff drought continues. All right, so how many years? He just said how many years would the Steelers have to go not win that playoff game for Art Rooney to realize they can't just do the same old. I've been preaching this, Chris Meller, whatever you are, I've been preaching about this in my videos. Hell, since I started, making content about my Steelers. The same old Reddit, the same old, is not going to give us nowhere. This is why we're not winning. We can't. We're not changing anything. We're going to continue to struggle. How we struggle each and every year. If we got the same old Reddit that the standard is the standard. Art Rooney will never win a playoff game. This because of the coaching staff that we have. It's just facts. The coaching staff that we have in place right now aren't we have to clean house. We do because these these players are not it's not clicking what the coaches are trying to do in this organization. Like, I don't blame this guy. This dude said, I'm not buying another ticket. I was supposed to go to a game. That game with the it was the regular season. We lost against the Ravens. I was supposed to go to Baltimore and watch my team play. I was hurt because I heard that it was going to snow, so my family didn't go. But in somewhat, I was kind of happy because we lost that game. And I would have been pissed, but then again, I would have been excited because that would have been my first NFL game. But next year I might go, depending. Like, everything, I would not go if we got the same coaching staff. That's for sure. And sometimes it's some has to give. Mike Tomlin, I know you respected. I know you had this amount of games, this amount of wins, not in the regular season as a coach in this organization. But you have to really change, bro. Like, these players are not getting the message that you are sending them. Cause we're not winning no playoff games. We're not doing anything. The other teams do not respect us. They don't expect our number one receiver. They think he's a soft motherfucker. He's a diva. He cries. He's this tough guy. But in reality, George Pickens, if he goes anywhere else on another team, he's flat out balling out. And I believe he'll be an All-Pro. He'll be an All-Pro on some like a team like the Chiefs or Bills or Ravens. You give George Pickens a playoff contender team. He's flat out on the ball, and nobody's gonna say anything about it. We're not gonna hear about him being a diva. That's just that. But we got this the Mike Tomlin the injury report. So Cam Hayward, Cam Hayward, man, I feel bad for him. He looked upset and pissed off. He got a flu today, but he took a day off and rest. Cam Hayward been playing his ass off, and it's time is ticking for him. and I know he wants this bad. He wants he wants this ring, and I know he wants this ring. He want to win it when his career is all said and done. But not with this coaching staff and these players that we have on our team. He just not gonna win it. Sadly, because we're doing the same old shit and the same old mindset that Coach Tomlin has preached over the years, and it's not working. This is a new year, not new year. This is a new era of players, and that old school register is not working on them players. It's showing on the field, obviously. Mason McCormick, he has a broken hand. They will check if he can play. Hasn't been ruled out, so he's a little questionable. Dante Jackson, he had a back. We'll see how so hopefully Dante Jackson and McCormick can play. Cam Hayward, man, and T.J. Watt, all these guys can play. Like I said, another thing I want to talk about Patrick Queen. We did get him. I thought at the beginning, it was a good pickup. But how he's playing, he missed a lot of tackles, and he's not really big on he's not really like a coverage guy, and he still needs to. He has a lot to work on. I don't think it was really worth, our top. It was worth that much money to get him. Certain plays, he missed not certain plays. He missed a lot of tackles this season that we needed in the games, and he missed them. I feel like Deshaun Elliott has played way better than him, and he's not even a fucking He has did his job. Hopefully, we bring him back this off season. I don't know what we're gonna do with Patrick Queen. If we're gonna keep him there, he has to learn how to play coverage in the middle. He has missed some tackles. He has missed some coverages. He has let people beat him in the middle, and it's really bad. We paid that guy like, what was it, $40 million guaranteed? $40 million guaranteed. I don't know. I don't remember, but yeah, we paid that guy $40 million, and I've seen glimpses, but I have not seen like what is he has not shown me anything more. Like this game, he has to show me something more. You cannot be missing tackles. You cannot be getting beat out in the middle if that's your assignment. Like a lot of times, his assignment he be missing. We didn't pay you a lot of money for you to be missing fucking tackles out here, Patrick Queen. But on another note, here's the playoff. Here's the 2025 playoff. You see the Broncos and the Bills right there. I feel like the Bills going to win that. But the Broncos been playing pretty good as well. Steelers and Ravens, of course. And then they go off to the divisional round. Then you have Chargers and Texans. Whoever wins that game will have to face the Kansas City Chiefs. And then on the NFC side, you got Eagles and Packers. And one person will be heading to the divisional round. Then you have Washington and the Bucks. One of them will have to play either the Packers or the Eagles. It's about to get crazy. Whoever wins the Vikings and the Rams game will have to face the Lions. in that division round. So it's getting spooky, man. Um, February 9th, Super Bowl, New Orleans. That's where the Super Bowl gonna be at. Man, we have to win this game for sure. We have to prove that we're not just any old team. We're not that sorry bum ass, team for last year and the year before that. Yeah, because a lot of teams do not respect us. A lot of players from other teams don't respect us. They respect the coach, but not the players. So we most definitely have to win this game. Playoffs is gonna be crazy. Like I said, man, if this team isn't ready for the play, if this team don't come out on a good start, and Arthur Smith play calling has to change. The defensive coordinator has it switched up, different coverages for, make the offense uncomfortable. We're definitely losing the first round. Most definitely, without question, the Steelers team will lose the first round because of that. And you can see this guy at Pittsburgh. I do follow him, by the way. Everybody know him on Twitter. This guy they up there dancing, but it's nothing to dance about. It's nothing that we hype ourselves too much. We have to play. We gotta come out playing hype, and we gotta come out playing physical, not soft. I really want this team to win, but we can't. We have to. We have to switch up our routine. We have to switch up play calling, defense and offense. These guys got to be ready to play. This is playoffs. This is not the regular season no more. This is go home. This is do or die. Lamar, we're playing against a hot fucking. We're playing against a hot fucking Ravens team right now. This is to say, Jennings would be a certain. I don't think we get a Jennings, even though I still think that man should have won the Heisman. No disrespect to, Travis Hunter or anything. I still think he should have won it. But it is what it is. We're gonna move on from that. But yeah, that's all I got for today, man. For you guys, hopefully Saturday at 8:00 p.m. Eastern time, we're playing another fucking Saturday game. I hate Saturday games. I hate nighttime games because there's a lot of BS that be going all crazy and shit. But hey, yeah, Saturday at 8 p.m. Steelers versus the Ravens, wild card game. Hopefully my Steelers come out with a dub. If not, it's not going to be shocking to me because we didn't change anything up. The Ravens seen that by a mile. The Ravens even know that for a mile. They know what we're going to do. So, I just want to say shout out to everybody that's been supporting me on these videos, prayers. Hopefully we can stay in the playoffs so I can talk about this still a little bit more. I might talk about some WNBA too as well. I'm gonna talk about about my Aces. I am a Aces fan, Asia Wilson fan. We gotta talk about them. I got a video I want to make about them. That's a different story, different league than compared to the football. But thank y'all so much for supporting my chat, not my chat, but my channel, and giving me love. Thank you for all the haters, the hate comments, and all that. I be reading those, but I don't pay him no mind. It's 2025. Oh well, if you don't agree, you don't agree. If you do agree, you agree. You know, it is what it is. We all ain't gonna have the same mindset. Um, we all ain't gonna kiss the front office. Mike, not even Mike Tomlin. Like, we're just not gonna kiss ass. We want to see something different. If you're a Steelers fan like me, we want to see this team do good, but we want to see something different. We don't want to see the same old shit from this team, because we're not winning playoff games, and we're not respected from other teams. That's for sure. We're not. People don't think we're scary at all. Nobody's fazed about the Steelers at all. But to all my Steelers peers that sub to me, I thank y'all so much. Even the non-Steelers fans, thank y'all so much, man. I appreciate y'all so much for giving me, the ability to, continue to do this, because I love doing this shit. I love talking about my Steelers, even though there's people that think I hate my own team. I'm not a real Steelers fan, but I am a real Steelers fan, because I'm just fed up. That's all it is. I want to see something different. I want to see us have a good offensive line, not offensive line, but a good, about that too. Another good offensive line coach, a good offensive coordinator. We have not had a good offensive coordinator since Bruce Arians, and Todd Haley. Those, to me, in my opinion, was the best two offensive coordinators. Like, what can we go based off now? The future, Matt Canada and Arthur Smith. Those, like, nah, they're not good play callers, in my opinion. Also, a good defensive coordinator. I really wish we get a new one. This off season. Hopefully, they all gone. The offensive coordinator, offensive line coach, and the defensive coordinator are all going. And a lot of people want Mike Tomlin going too. And which I don't blame them. I'm not going to get upset about it. It is what it is. It's like, if people are not, if the message is not getting, put in players' minds, then we're not going to win no games. That means they don't believe in you. It is what it is. But like I said, thank y'all so much for this blessing. I really do have passion in, talking about sports and all that. Especially my Steelers. But I am going to talk about my Aces. If we don't make the playoffs, I might do some more, do some more reactions. Y'all give me some recommendations what I should react to, whether it's sports related or etc. It can be anything. WNBA too. I love talking about the WNBA. Of course, for those that don't know, I am an A'ja Wilson fan. I've always been a fan of hers since college. She played South Carolina. Hopefully, my Steelers can win this Saturday, 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern time, and I won't be disappointed, because they literally on Twitter in these interviews talking shit about, we're not worried. Well, we should be worried, because we have not won a playoff game. How long for us to be talking like that? But yeah, thank y'all so much, and blessings to y'all. Hopefully 2025 is treating y'all real. If not, I hope it gets better, and I'll see you guys on the next one, and I'm out. Peace.